Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Sebs SMS. Yes guys, I'm sending you a message about decluttering. It's time to clean and it's time to empty things out in your life, in your house, in your head, wherever it is, it's time to declutter. So guys, if you want to know when to declutter, when and what to throw away, to know what, if you really need that, stay tuned. I got some tips for you. That's the message I'm sending you. Saturday morning session, Sebs SMS. You know what? Let's go. Boom, let's go. I'm sending you a message. You better catch it.
Sebastian Baton is now very much the Anglophile.
Saturday morning session, Sebs SMS. I'm sending you a message. You better catch it.
But when it comes to the football,
Yo, what's happening, my people? Talk to me. How are we doing? Yes, we're a team. It's you, me, all together. How are we doing? Listen, my week has been crazy. When I say crazy, I'm not even joking one bit. I've literally haven't stopped. I moved stuff. I was everywhere, and I was a bit stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty relaxed as a guy. But when the pressure comes, it's been a while that I haven't felt that pressure. It felt a little bit like the pressure on the football pitch. When you start a game, you know you're gonna perform and you can't miss that opportunity. That was exactly the same for my life and for what I was doing. But at the end of the day, I put things back in perspective. And that was, that's life. As long as we're healthy and alive, that's what matters. So what about you? What have you done this week? And I've done a bit and a lot of decluttering. That's what we're gonna talk about this morning. That's the message I'm sending you. You better catch it. What is decluttering? What is emptying things? You're gonna clean out. You're gonna do a deep cleaning. There's some cleaning that you've done in your life. Sometimes you clean on the surface. You just quick. You take a mop and you're mopping things around. You're cleaning, but deep down, deeper inside the house or whatever you're cleaning, it's not really clean. It's just the look. But I want you now to understand and to think about your decluttering. How do we process that? How do we get to declutter our life? You see the phone that you're using. If you're watching this video on a phone, for my iPhone, Tribe, or for my Android, it's exactly the same. Don't you worry. But there's one thing. When the phone comes, when you get the phone from the shop or from the provider, what is inside the phone? There's a couple of apps. There's the bare minimum, and there's what you need in the phone, because the phone comes like that. But how do we get to the situation when the phone is just so slow? The phone is getting slower, the battery's life is shorter and shorter. And why? I'm asking you why, and I want you to stay with me. The reason why the phone is getting slower is because we keep adding things on it. We keep downloading apps. You keep downloading apps, heavy apps. Are they all useful? Do you all need them? I don't think so. But you keep adding them on. The phone comes naturally with what you need to live your life. To live your life with your phone. That's exactly the same with your life. We keep adding things on. We keep adding things on that we don't really need. But then we're moaning, we're complaining that our life is slow, we don't see if it is messy. So it's time to declutter. It's time for you to get rid of all those apps on your phone and in your life that you've added that are taking too much data, too much space, and that makes you go slower. It's time to declutter, guys. It's time. I remember my mom. I love my mom. Mama, I love you. But you going off, over the top. And I'm sure some of your mom are exactly the same. They keep adding things up. You go to your mom's house and she doesn't want to get rid of nothing. But then she's moaning and complaining that things are not going right. She thinks that she can find herself, she knows how to find her route within her own mess. But at some point, she's got to declutter to see things clearly. That's the thing. If you want to have a clear view on where you want to go, it's time for you to get rid of those things that you've emotionally attached to, because they remind you some stuff in the past, but realistically right now they're not up to date. You don't use them, you just keeping them because you don't want to get rid of things, because you think that you're going to lose something. But you're not losing, you're gaining time, you're gaining health, you're gaining knowledge, you're getting space. If you want to look my kids, some of my kids, when you got kids, they receive a lot of presents, and at some point, if they got a playroom, the playroom is full of toys and stuff. That's not the case for mine, but I've seen that in some cases. What's happening is like when it's like that, they can't even see the floor. But if they're looking for one toy, one particular toy who could really make the difference within what they're looking for, they can't find it because there's way too many things. So as soon as they're gonna start getting rid of what they used to have and used to use at the time, which is not up to date today, it's not up to date, they're gonna see a little bit more clearly the flow. They're gonna start seeing the flow, and as soon as you see the flow, you can move. When the floor is packed, your floor in your life is packed of things. You can't move. So as soon as you move, you might twist your ankle because there's so many things. So you can't move freely. That's exact. So you got to declutter. How do we declutter? We start one room at a time. I need you to sit yourself down. Okay, your life there's many aspects of your life. You can't declutter in one day. When you have a house, you either start with the room, the bathroom, the second room if you have 2 bedrooms, or the living room, the toilet, whatever. You pick one place, one room, and you look after that room. So in your life, those rooms, we're talking about houses, but those rooms are your life aspects. Pick one aspect and start getting rid of things that are not useful. Stop adding things in your system. They're gonna make you go slower. Yeah, because when you add in stress, listen, how can you perform? We can't perform. And I've realized that we do add stuff onto our life. So it's time now to get rid of stuff. But what are you gonna get rid of? What is the main thing that you need right now in order for you to function properly? In order for you to be the best of the best, to be the best version of yourself right now. Because thanks God, you're not where you used to be. You might not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. So now it's time for you to get conscious. Okay, you keep adding stuff. You don't need them stuff. I don't need them stuff. I keep saying to my mom, if you don't declutter, I know you're gonna get mad at me, but I'm doing that for your own good. I'm gonna come when you're not there, and I'm gonna get rid of stuff. At least things gonna be done. You're gonna take action, because we always have excuses. No, I need that. I'm gonna use that. I'm sure you do the same. No, I'm gonna use that, but you're never using it. You gotta learn to let go, because you are emotionally attached to those items, but because you don't want to let it go, they keep packing up, and they're getting big, and they're taking so much space. But you need every now and then to have a deep cleaning, a declutter. So you take your time, you put your gloves on, so you sit down within yourself in your mirror and you assess, what do I need to get rid of in my life, right? Whether it's people, Those people who are neutral, they're not helping you. They're not even pulling you down, but they're not even pulling you up either. They're neutral. Get rid of them. I'm sorry. Get rid of them because you stagnate. You need to move. At least if you have somebody who pull you down, you know what to do. Those neutral people, I want you to get rid of them. Get rid of them because at the end of the day, you are on your way to success. You need people, like-minded people around you. Declutter your life. What do you have physically in your life that doesn't allow you to grow? That's what we're gonna do. That's my challenge of the day. The decluttering starts now. And listen to me. I do apply it to myself as well. And consciously, I keep adding stuff. I need to let it go. I need to get rid of it. But get some courage a little bit. Let it go. I know it's gonna feel some type of way, but once it's gone, it's gone. You can't come back in time. So you're gonna have to find a solution and you will feel better. You would never even thought that you would be able to do it, but with the right help, because sometimes when you do a deep cleaning, you're not doing it on your own. Your house, your head, your life is a big house, massive house with many rooms, many situations. So sometimes you do need help, and that's why we're here for one another. So guys, that's my challenge of the day. When you get on that green rectangle, what does that represent? Your life and your life only. Your life deserves to be clean, deserves to have spaces. Your life deserves for you to see the flow, to be able to maneuver, to move freely. If you have too much things, you're not gonna be able to move, right? You're gonna get stuck, and we don't want that. So when you get there, that's your life, and you take what is yours. You haven't stolen it. We haven't stolen it. That's yours. That belongs to you. Take what is yours. You get me? You get me, innit? Take what is yours. The power, the strength, the happiness, the success, the health, the wealth, the decluttering, the space, the smile. We don't only take it. What we're doing? We snatch it. You snatch it. That was your homeboy Sebs SMS, aka Baby Bass. Always here to serve you and you only. You get me? Right? We're together. Thumbs up, subscribe, pass it on, declutter your life. Give space. You deserve it. I see you next week. Have a tremendous weekend. If you have a game, have a tremendous game. If you're in family, start the decluttering now. Let's go. Love you. Bye-bye.